Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
When young Dolph lost his life, I was sad, man. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. He was one of the guys I kept in rotation every time I jumped in my car. I throw on that young Dolph, especially when he survived them 100 shots. When he survived them shots, I said, man, he's smart, man. This dude riding around in a bulletproof Escalade. I think it was Escalade or Tahoe. Either or, he had the bulletproof. He was smart enough to have that. But the day that he lost his life, he was caught slipping, man. He was caught slipping. And when it happened and hit the news, man, I felt some type of way, man. One of the guys that was arrested for was Hernandez Govan, I believe that's his name. Older guy. They had some youngsters that was involved with it. But Hernandez Govan, he beat the case. And when he beat it, he got more fame. We started seeing him on all these talk shows. He was doing content with Charleston White and many others. Seemed like he was getting his bag. But one thing about this, man, when you get to playing gangster because you didn't beat a high one or whatever, so it go to some people's head, man. They get out and they think they just, above the world. So let's go over and check this out, man. He's locked up for some shocking details. He beat the young Dolph murder case. Now he back in jail over shocking new allegations. This is City Nash. Let's go over and check it out.
The man accused of being the mastermind in the young Dolph murder has been arrested on new charges. Thank you for joining us.
Hernandez Govan is locked back up in Memphis. Top story. Hernandez Govan arrested on new charges. Man acquitted in young Dolph murder case, arrested on new charges. Memphis, Tennessee. Hernandez Govan, who was acquitted last year in the high-profile murder case of Memphis rapper Young Dolph, has been arrested on new charges, according to Memphis Police Department. Memphis said members of the department's fugitive unit located and arrested the 47-year-old on Thursday, June 11, near Getwell Road and American Way. Police said a warrant was issued June 10, charging Govan with harassment and stalking.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up, man. Wait a minute, man. Hold up there, man. How you go from being up in there for a hot one, now you're up in there stalking? Harassment and stalking. I mean, you was peeking through somebody's windows, probably had on one of them trench coats. You flashed them trench coats open and with nothing on up under there. I know he wasn't doing none of that kind of stalking, man. Come on, man.
Investigators, the charges stem from a domestic-related incident reported on June 4th. Police allege Govan repeatedly harassed the victim, threatened to shoot up her residence, and threatened to post explicit content of her on social media. Govan was taken into custody without incident and charged with harassment and stalking. The arrest comes less than 1 year after a Shelby County grand jury found Govan not guilty of all charges related to the 2021 killing of Memphis rapper Young Dolph, whose legal name was Adolph Thornton Jr. The jury deliberated for about 3 hours before acquitting Govan of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder.
Now, he only been out for a year. He just got acquitted a year. Now, you would think somebody that was fighting a charge like that, they'd go be a Christian. They'd be like Tony, go ahead and turn their life into a Christian, be a Christian, say, you know what, I'm done with the streets. That was what he was supposed to do. But instead, he's still out here playing with fire. Literally. Tenderism. You didn't let some young thing get you in jail. You was going to release her naked photos to social media. Man, you tripping for real, man.
Charges in 2025. Following the acquittal, Govan thanked the jury. His family and supporters said he had maintained his innocence throughout the case and was grateful to regain his freedom. The verdict ended one of the final major prosecutions connected to the rapper's killing. The new charges are unrelated to the Young Dolph murder case. No shit. A very important message from...
All right, Seti, you the only one getting paid for that. Y'all go over there to Seti Nash and find out what he over there selling. Go over there and check that out right now. My boy said he always got the good stuff. I need to get me one. Hook me up one of these people so I can make me some extra money on the side. And you got a loan commercial going too, bro. Man, hold up, man. How long you gonna come on, bro? Let's go about right here.
Is what the hell you was doing in Memphis? Because remember this shit and watch the whole entire thing, because the way that it ends off of what his lawyer says, to me, shows everything of why it is what it is. Don't worry, I'm going to put y'all up on this. Roll it.
always under
Feel
your
great.
back? Yeah. Oh, it was.
To finally have this stress taken off your shoulders.
Yeah, and have my life back.
What is the first thing you plan to do?
Go get some pee hole and some head from the one who calling the police on him right now, the one he's stalking. That's what he wouldn't did. She put that pee hole on him. And look, you can see the smile on his face. Let me blow it up, man. Look at him, man. He know he finna go get some of that pee hole, or he might go to get some of that chocolate at backside. You don't know what he's going to go do, but he's smiling for real. She the one put him in jail.
Go hug my son.
Knock it off. No, you ain't. We ain't seen your son what you since you been home. We ain't seen your son what you since you been home. Knock it off.
Mr. Govan, you haven't smiled all this week, but obviously you have a lot to smile about. Just tell me just about what you're feeling in right now.
Like I said, it's kind of hard to explain the feeling of getting your life back, you know, just from 12 people, you know, so I'm just blessed, and I'm just ready to go see my son.
What was going through your head when you were waiting for the verdict this morning?
Nervousness, you know, of course, it's natural, but I got a team around me that was very confident and supportive, so without them, it wouldn't be no me. I just want to thank again Manny, Robert, Haley, Beth, Handel, Contrail, Leanne, just everybody that played a part in proving my innocence.
You heard your attorney say if you're black and poor in Memphis, this is what happens. What would be your words of advice?
Leave Memphis.
Nah, leave that broad alone. Leave them hood rats alone. That's what you need to leave, not Memphis. You need to leave them heezos alone. Yeah, you over there with that trench coat on, opening and popping it up. Nothing on. She caught you. Out there hitting one in the tree.
Do you plan on leaving Memphis, sir?
Of course.
Was there any point throughout the week where you're like, you know what, I'm still nervous, you know, prior to the verdict? Was there any point where it's like, I don't know which way it's going to go?
I've been nervous for 4 years.
How does it feel to be at the end of this 4-year journey that you've been on?
And they fought that case for 4 years? And when Dolph got, when that was 2020 or 21? Wow, that time flying by.
It feels great. Just feel like I've been born again. I get a chance to restart my life and do some positive things.
But nigga, you ain't did it at this point. You ain't did it at this point. Starting your life over. Come on, man. You can't go down for this. If they strike you out, if you got 2 strikes, you get struck out for this. You crazy, man. Fellas, don't be no tender. If it's too good, walk away from it, man.
Do you think that this verdict will change how the court system is working here in Memphis?
As corrupt this system is, I doubt it.
Mr. Aurora, do you think this verdict will change anything with the court system here in Memphis?
I'm not here from Memphis, but if this is a microcosm of what's going on, then you should all be worried.
I want y'all to be the judge. Just gonna be fair. Are these charges worth front page news? Now, I want y'all to understand this, right? As we're looking at this paper, the hilarious part is that, bruh, when the hell you start going by Devon and Herman and all this shit and everything? That's the first thing. And hair make that man look, what, 10 years, 20 years younger? I ain't never cutting my shit. Take me to Turkey. But let me stop clowning because I know you're going to be talking shit.
Is that right now? I don't look like him.
It is what it is. This part right here, these are 2 misdemeanors. Harassment and stalking. 2 misdemeanors. Since when does misdemeanors, when do they play a freaking part? And your ass sitting here getting screwed over by plastering you all over the front page. Well, if you paid attention to the last video, you know exactly what
they want him. They still want him. They mad he beat that case. That would have been, can you imagine a high profile case like that and the DA win? That was a big case and they lost. They still mad about that.
I'm about to say. We going full on bomb dropping over here like we Funk's Flakes. The answer is hell no, it's not. No, it's not. No. No way in hell. So a verbal disagreement all that. And I'm pretty sure y'all could have just trespassed, or maybe he was trespassed, but this seemed to be maybe a homegirl, maybe somebody he dealing with. I don't know. I don't know that man's personal life like that. No shit like that. I don't ask those type of questions because I don't want nobody, you know, nigga might be, hey, man, my girl, she, man, tell her we was kicking it and all this shit and everything. And I'll be like, nigga, you know my schedule, bro. I be sleep, be knocked out. What the hell? Or, you know, it might go on my IG story. So I make it a habit not to know people's personal lives, what they dealing with, whatever they got going on, because I don't.
And then when you get into it with them, they gonna expose it. Soon as you get into it with them, man, yeah, you know he was over there messing with Cheryl over there in the back of the apartment building. Oh, what? And he was messing with Karen. You know, him and Karen used to smoke dope. Yeah, they used to smoke dope. She used to give him head right in the church parking lot. If you go down right now, they was eating chicken, his bones up in the parking lot right now. He got some head for her last night. Yeah, they gonna try to hit your girl, man.
I don't want to be nobody's alibi. From what they said, right? He said, basically, he gonna bang it up. The question is, what was said before? If you tell me you finna you think I ain't finna say, well, I'm finna or like I was on the news, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, bro. So what was said on the other hand? So it sounded like just two people getting into it and they just said, you know what? Or maybe he did it to himself. Maybe the police came and said, you gotta go. And he stood there like a shit talker that he is and was like, I ain't going nowhere. Or even,
oh yeah, you going somewhere, whether you like it or not. What they say, you gonna mind somebody. You gonna mind somebody. As soon as they put you up and lock it up, deputy, little skinny deputy tell you lock it up too. Like, you gonna mind somebody.
Worse. It's just terrible that the person house or wherever the place was, he basically was told, hey man, you gotta bounce. So he leave and then he figure, hey, I'd probably chatted up with this person. It's cool to go. He spin back over there and shit just flared back up. If he did that, he did it to himself, bro. You gotta learn certain lessons, but you gotta leave Memphis, bro. You even said it. Manny said in that freaking case that this is how their system works. So they probably gonna try to hold you and do all this weird ass shit. Probably be out today or something. Probably be out within the next hour before this video even gets published. But they want something to happen to him. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. That is not a freaking trendy top #1 story. Y'all attach Young Dolph's name on that, which means it's a red herring for somebody for Young Dolph's team to call in the jail, possibly to get him punched on or whatever. But I don't
think they're gonna get him punched on, but they definitely upset that he beat that case.
And they can guarantee he probably in a goddamn holding tank.
Oh, you saying some of Young Dolph homeboys punching him out?
They probably treating this shit like a DUI. Like, oh, come in, get your fingerprints done and all this shit and everything.
All right, well, he got a stalking case, man. Y'all can go to the City National and watch the rest. I don't think that. I thought he was going to be in there for something more serious. That was my first time watching it with y'all. This is City Nash page. Y'all can go over there and check that out. But yeah, that's still a cold charge, man. Yeah, that's still a cold charge. Harassment, talking about you going to put her naked pictures on the internet. Man, just leave. Just leave them alone. You know, if you got to go through all that, man, woman playing with you, just get on, because this was it going to end up to. It's going to come to this right here. Going to jail for what? Because you mad she messing with somebody else. She won't give you no more. She didn't change the locks on the door. She probably didn't kick you out. Don't want to deal with you no more. You didn't sit out there in front of the house and seen another man pull up, go in the house, come out in the morning time. You didn't sit out there all night, or you didn't probably watch the dude pick her up. Somebody didn't told you, man, you know she messing with old boy around the corner now, man. Yeah, you going state to state doing all these interviews, man. Yeah, she lonely at home. Yeah, but anyway, man, I'll catch y'all all on the next one. Subscribe to the channel. It's Compton Rick Robert, Compton Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.